decorating the graves of comrades who died in defense of their country during the late rebellion, and whose bodies now lie in almost every city, village, and hamlet churchyard in the land. In this observance, no form of ceremony is prescribed, but posts and comrades will, in their own way, arrange such fitting services and testimonials of respect as circumstances may permit. We are organized comrades, as our regulations tell us, for the purpose, among other things, of preserving and strengthening those kind of fraternal feelings which have bound together the soldiers, sailors, and Marines who united to suppress the late rebellion. What can aid more to assure this result than cherishing tenderly the memory of our heroic dead who made their breast a barricade between our country and its foes? Their soldier lives were the reveille of freedom to a race in chains, and their deaths the tattoo of rebellious tyranny in arms. We should guard their graves with sacred vigilance. All that the consecrated wealth and taste of the nation can add to their adornment and security is but a fitting tribute to the memory of her slain defenders. Let no wanton foot tread rudely on such hallowed grounds. Let pleasant paths invite the coming and going of reverent visitors and fond mourners. Let no vandalism of avarice or neglect, no ravages of time testify to the presence or to the coming generations that we have forgotten as a people the cost of a free and undivided republic. If our eyes grow dull, other hands slack, and other hearts cold in the solemn trust, ours shall keep it well as long as the light and warmth of life remain to us. Let us then, at the time appointed, gather around their sacred remains and garland the passionless mounds above them with the choicest flowers of springtime. Let us raise above them the dear old flag they saved from his honor. Let us, in this solemn presence, renew our pledges to aid and assist those whom they have left among us, a sacred charge upon a nation's gratitude, the soldiers and sailors, widow and orphan. It is the purpose of the Commander-in-Chief to inaugurate this observance with the hope that it will be kept up from year to year, while a survivor of the war remains to honor the memory of his departed comrades. He earnestly desires the public press to lend its friendly aid in bringing to the notice of comrades in all parts of the country in time for simultaneous compliance therewith. Department commanders will use efforts to make this order effective. By the order of John A. Logan, Commander-in-Chief, N.P. Chipman, Adjutant General, Official William T. Collins. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Glad to have you here again for our flag ceremony. Any veterans among us will recognize this next bugle call. That's reveille. I made this tape many years ago for my father-in-law who lived in that cabin right over there. He was getting on in age like some of us are, so I put a gap in there so he could walk from his cabin to put up the flag. He always chided me that I made too big a gap, but there's no way to take it out. But we're here today to honor those veterans who have gone before us. My father-in-law, Ross W. Brubaker, my father, Chief Petty Officer Winchester, my good friend and brother-in-law, John Brubaker, Petty Officer First Class. If any of you have veterans you'd like to remember, please feel free to speak up.
Commander Jack Adams.
Private Claude Burkhart.
Still got dead air.
Beatrice Miller.
There we go.
Robert Tesmer.
Jimmy Peña.
Jesse Minter.
Bill Moore.
These are all veterans who've gone before us. This flag this morning,
Joseph
Grace.
O'Donnell.
Thank you.
Thomas Francis Machnick.
Excellent. This flag graced the coffin of a veteran. His son didn't know what to do with it. And I said, you give it to me and I'll see that it's treated with respect. We'll use it in our flag ceremony. Okay, that is assembly. You gotta get ready. You get ready. Okay, I should mention the colors. Cannoneer, fire! Flag up! And then this next bugle call would have been released to go back to work. I'm going to insert in here one of my favorites.
Don't go back.
It's okay.
That unfortunately is not my favorite. Billy, get ready. Hey there, fire! Thank you. Join us for breakfast.